Have you ever poured your entire heart, soul, and wallet into a relationship only to have it all thrown back in your face? This is the story of Ian, a guy who gave his girlfriend Diana the world, and how he got the ultimate revenge when she betrayed him. Ian and Diana had been together for 3 years. From the outside, they looked like the perfect couple. Ian was a successful software engineer. He absolutely doted on Diana. He paid for her apartment, her car, her tuition for a master's degree, and even a generous monthly allowance so she wouldn't have to work. He wanted her to focus on her studies and enjoy life. He bought her designer bags, took her on lavish vacations, and made sure she never wanted for anything. His friends would often joke that he was spoiling her, but Ian would just smile and say, "She's worth it." He was saving up for an engagement ring. Planning to propose on their 4th anniversary, he truly believed Diana was the one. The first crack in their perfect facade appeared when Ian's best friend, Mark, pulled him aside one day. Mark looked uncomfortable. He told Ian he'd seen Diana at a fancy restaurant downtown with another man. They weren't just having a friendly dinner. Mark said they were holding hands across the table, looking very much like a couple. Ian's first reaction was denial. He trusted Diana completely, figured it was a misunderstanding, maybe a cousin or a business meeting. But a seed of doubt was planted. Over the next few weeks, Ian started noticing small changes. Diana was more secretive with her phone, often taking calls in another room. She started having more late-night study sessions with friends that Ian wasn't invited to. The excuses were always plausible, but the frequency was alarming. The final straw came when Ian was planning a surprise weekend trip to Paris for her birthday. He called her best friend Chloe to coordinate the surprise, only for Chloe to accidentally let it slip that Diana was already planning to be out of town that weekend with her new friend, Alex. The name hit Ian like a physical blow. The pieces clicked into place. The late-night calls, the secret meetings, it was all real. Heartbreak quickly turned into a cold, hard rage. He had given this woman everything. He had supported her dreams, funded her lifestyle, and loved her unconditionally. And in return, she was cheating on him with some guy named Alex. Ian decided then and there that he wasn't just going to break up with her. Oh no, she deserved more than that. She deserved to feel a fraction of the pain she had caused him. His plan was methodical, almost surgical in its precision. The first step was to cut off the money. Ian contacted the landlord of the apartment he was paying for and informed him that he would not be renewing the lease at the end of the month. Next, he called the car dealership and arranged to have the car he had bought for her repossessed. It was in his name after all. He then logged into their shared phone plan and downgraded her line to the most basic plan available. No data, just calls and texts. The monthly allowance was, of course, stopped immediately. But he wasn't done yet. The biggest blow was yet to come. Ian went to her university, explained to the financial aid office that due to unforeseen financial circumstances, he could no longer fund Diana's tuition. He withdrew his sponsorship, effective immediately. With all the pieces in place, Ian waited. He waited until the end of the month, the day the lease expired. He packed up all of his own belongings from the apartment. Then, he sent Diana one final text message. It was a screenshot of her and Alex at that restaurant, a picture Mark had discreetly taken. The caption was simple. "I hope he was worth it. Everything is in your name now. Good luck." The fallout was immediate and spectacular. Diana called him, screaming and crying, but Ian didn't answer. She sent a barrage of texts, alternating between begging for forgiveness and cursing his name. She found out about the car being towed, her phone plan being useless, and the university demanding immediate payment for the next semester. Suddenly, her lavish lifestyle evaporated. Her new man, Alex, apparently wasn't as keen on funding her existence as Ian had been. Last, Ian heard, Diana had to drop out of her master's program and move back in with her parents. Ian never saw or spoke to her again. It took him a while to heal, but every time he thought about what he did, a small smile would play on his lips. It wasn't just about revenge. It was about reclaiming his life, his finances, and his self-respect. He heard a hard lesson, but he came out of it stronger. Sometimes the best way to move on is to make sure the person who hurt you, and hurt anyone else in the same way again. What do you think? Was Ian's revenge justified, or did he go too far? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you have a revenge story of your own, I'd love to hear it. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories like this.